pizza and everything. And they up and left town.
Who did? Casey's?
Uh-huh.
They don't have pizza or donuts anymore?
No, they don't have Casey's anymore.
Well, who's there? What store is it?
Oh, it's some Indians run it. I don't go down there.
The one in Odell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fast Stop, it's called.
Yeah.
I don't go in there.
Good coffee, Connie.
She makes good coffee.
Sure does. Good one.
2 tablespoons.
I told her she made good coffee and she didn't even like it. It is good.
Salt Lake City.
That's what we're getting. 6 inches of snow by tomorrow night.
Well, you're not there.
Not us, not
Enjoy
South
it,
End.
right?
Huh?
Isn't that pretty? I love those trees in the wintertime. They're so pretty.
You and Dad talked about the Battle of the Bulge,
Uh-huh.
and they were in the forest, and he said they woke up and he said it had snowed and all those trees were all covered with snow. He said it was the most beautiful thing he ever saw.
It's almost like, how can there be a war when there's so much beauty
That's
in
what
this
he saw.
world?
That's what he said. The most beautiful thing I ever saw. Well, those snow on those trees.
I remember walking around with him all the time out in the, he'd be in the tool shed and I'd follow him around, and he'd walk over to the gas pump and I'd follow him over there. And one time I think he was sick of me following him. I think he probably had to go to the bathroom or something. And he just kept walking back and forth from the tool shed to the gas pump.
Is that right?
And I just kept following him, and he just kept walking back and
And
forth.
didn't do anything.
And I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Well, I'm going to see how long you're going to follow me."
Is that what he said? How old were you?
I was little.
I was going to see how long you're going to follow.
I was probably 4 or 5. I
I'm
remember.
going to see how long you're going to follow.
I'm going to see how long you're going to follow me.
Oh my God.
I followed. I did. I wanted to be with him. I remember one time there was a calf being born, and you told me and Jim, "Now don't go down there. There's a calf being born."
Oh, really?
So what did we do?
It went down. Did you see it being born?
We didn't know what we were looking at.
Okay.
We had no clue. All we saw, we went to the crib, and we hid behind the crib, and we were peeking around and at the. We saw legs and arms, and we didn't know what we were looking at because
Okay.
Dad was working, trying to help that cow have a birth her calf. We didn't know what we were looking at.
And did you finally get her out?
I have no idea.
you
We
don't remember.
gave up. We thought, well, this is. I don't know what we're looking at, but this is not exciting. We left. Me and Jim. Of course, we went anyway, you know.
Oh, yeah.
We really did have a lot of. I was talking to Rita a few months ago.
Had a
And
lot of fun out there.
I said, it was like a Tom Sawyer life.
It was.
It really was. And she said, I'd never thought about that before. I said, yes. Think about it. We had the creek, we had the dirt road, we had Joe's, we had all those outbuildings. We had animals. Bill built the
Well, there's something always going on.
go-kart and the mini bike and the
Were
kicking
you there when Daddy Ferguson?
the kicking machine.
He made that.
I told you about that time. Bill and Jim were sleeping in that room where Jim sleeps now.
Oh, you put the leg down or a foot?
We filled up a work glove with gravel.
With gravel.
We filled it up so it was heavy. Me and Rita did. And we tied a string or a rope around the glove.
Like twine or something.
Twine, I bet it was too. And then we lowered it out the window. And then we were swinging it back and forth and tapping it on their window to scare them. And we could hear Bill saying, "What the hell is that?" "Well, Jim, what is that? What the hell is that?" And we were up there laughing. We were always trying to do stuff to Bill. And he was a good sport.
He never got mad at you.
He really didn't. He didn't get mad. He took it for, that's what siblings tease each other. And, we were good natured about it anyway.
And he was too.
We weren't, yeah, he was too, because I wasn't mean about it.
Well, that's why he invented the kicking machine.
You never heard about that one?
Exactly.
Connie, you didn't hear about it? Tell her about the kicking machine.
Well, I can't really remember too much about it
He
except
had
for.
two pieces of wood.
Uh-huh.
They were about this wide,
Yeah.
and he had them.
Was it in the back by where the sand pile was?
I don't know where.
It seems to me that's where it was.
Well, he had a foot or something on the bottom of it, and it was flexible. He had it so he pull up his one and go up and kick.
Yes.
The one part. One would be stayed.
You had a lever, like.
And like a lever, and then he would pull on it, and he called it his kicking machine. And anybody that he didn't like, he just used a kicking machine.
Stand in front of it and eat. It was funny. Yeah. And he played guitar, you know, and he had his friend Zimmer, I think it was. Zimmerman.
All about that.
And Smitty. He had a Smitty. They were from Cornell or something.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And where were they?
They were Bill's friends.
Yeah, but they didn't come over.
Well,
Did they?
he had to have because Rita and I met them.
Oh, well, they did then. I don't remember.
Rita and I met them because whenever we'd hear the Beach Boys, we'd say, this one sounds like Zimmer and this one sounds like Smitty. Because Bill would play a lot of Beach Boys on his guitar.
Okay.
And we probably had a little bit of a crush on him. Who knows? I don't remember it, but we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. He was a good older, and he'd take me to Pontiac with him and want to ride around. Let's go to Pontiac. We'll go ride around. So we'd go to Quick's, you know, Mr. Quick.
Just you and him.
Me and Bill. He did. He'd take me places with him. He was a good brother. He still is.
I never see him anymore. I haven't seen him. I was telling Patty, I've only seen him twice since the year ago at Christmas. A year ago at Christmas. All last year I saw him twice. I haven't seen him yet this year. I don't know what he does. I know he works yet.
He should be retiring pretty soon, don't you think?
I think he's going to work
70?
70 maybe.
Jeepers. Well, he's still very
I
healthy.
think he likes his job.
If you like it and it keeps you busy,
He does like his
why
job.
not? Same as Myron. Keeps on working. I'm taping you, Mom, so watch what you say.
Huh?
I said I'm videoing you because I want your stories.
Oh. My stories, I don't have any.
Yeah,
That's better.
yeah, I don't have your 94. I don't have any stories.
I've already got some.
It's funny. Funny bunny. I sure miss Houston, I'll tell you what.
You do?
What?
I
Bill
do.
doesn't like it, does he?
No.
Here, he didn't like Houston. How come? Who knows?
Yeah, but look at what you got now.
Houston's
That's why he
been
likes it.
good to me.
That he likes what he likes where he's
Houston
at.
was
now.
good
He
to
likes
him, too.
Georgetown is nice. There's things for him to
Houston
do.
was good to him, too.
Houston was very, and we might not have been good to Houston, but Houston was
Houston was
good
good
to
to
us.
What else, right?
And I hear people, oh God, Houston. I said, don't diss my town now.
Well, that's what people say about that hospital in Pontiac. Oh, the terrible hospital. I said, don't
Is
you-
it?
No, I don't think so. They kept me alive twice. I was in cardiac arrest the last time I was down there. Airlifted me to Peoria.
Well, people complain about the traffic in Houston.
Oh, well, that's understandable.
And I
complain
say,
about traffic everywhere.
Don't gripe about the traffic in Houston because you don't know how to drive. That's what I'll tell them.
This is true.
Because you don't know how to drive in the city. I was driving when I was 20 in Houston.
Great Myrtles are getting.
It was no
released.
problem.
Did you hear me?
People
I
weren't driving in
did.
Chicago either, but I drove up
You
there.
just drive. That's all you do is drive.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
is everything got to be so scary to everybody?
No, I never drive up there. I used to drive up there.
I don't mind driving.
You have to cut
No,
that
I don't
one
mind
Great
driving.
Myrtle branch. Teresa, what do you think?
Hold on just a second.